It's cracking, lads and lads. Hold up, let's go put the volume down. Woke up just in time for Italy, Albania. Let's go check the lineups. Oh my god, still having my first coffee here. Oh. Alright, a little bit better. Alrighty, I'm really lucky to get access to this kind of like pay TV. It's actually from Colombia, so the commentary is in Spanish. So this is going to be interesting. I can half understand what they're saying. No, I don't want to get struck. No, good life. Yeah. Let's see how we go. They're about to go through the anthems now. I literally decided to do this about 5 minutes ago. It's cold. It's about 7 degrees. I'm going to show the lineup in a sec. I did say Chiesa. I saw Scamacca. Donnarumma, of course. I'm so happy, to be honest. I'm actually really happy that they didn't bring Immobile or Belotti. Jesus Christ, I'm tired. Oh, this is the first time I've watched Italy play live since they lost to North Macedonia. Alright. Chiesa, Jorginho, Fratesi, Spinazzola, Scamacca. Jorginho. Barella. It's actually not a bad team. It's not a bad team. Compared to 4 years ago, yeah, it's not the same. I'm just watching. There we go. I'm interested to see how they play on the Spalletti. I watched a bit of who did they play? They played some small team. I think it was Venezuela or something like that a few months back. It wasn't the best performance, but I think it was like his second or third game in charge. La primera jornada. The Colombian. I don't want to get scrubbed. Alright. So Donnarumma at the back, Di Marco and Di Lorenzo on the wings, Jorginho and Barella in the center. It's going so fast. Pellegrini, Fratesi, Chiesa, Scamacca as the number 9 up front. So it's like a 4-3-2-1 kind of, or 4-2-3-1 formation. Something like that. So
el capitán Jim City por el lado del seleccionado de Silvinho. Allí rompe fila la selección italiana con la particularidad, Chema, después le contamos a la gente, ahora se viene el sorteo, que Donnarumma es uno de los...
Damn, look at the Albanian fans. There's a shitload there.
Y ahora les daremos a conocer la particularidad de ser capitán siendo arquero.
Uncle Edwin, how are you? Just watching the Euro 2024. So Italy versus Albania.
La formación de Albania. Diego La Torre.
Stracoya en el arco. Chiusai, Aieti, Jim City, Nitai.
Quite a few of the Albanian players playing Serie A. I recognize most of these names. I know I'm nervous. I don't know. I'm not very hopeful for Italy at this Euro. But then again, I wasn't very hopeful at the last Euro.
Siendo el arquero y depende donde sea la
situación
conflictiva o de charla, también se elige, en el caso que un arquero sea capitán, a otro de campo para que lo pueda hacer. Señoras y señores, a comenzar el partido. Aquí estamos en Dortmund. Moverá Albania.
My mate just messaged me saying amazing lineup. I don't know about that.
Hay muchos jugadores de Albania del fútbol italiano. La cuenta regresiva aquí en el estadio. Va a comenzar el partido. El toque de Bairami para Ramadani. El partido en marcha. Primer pelotazo largo. Asani que va.
So Albania kicked off from left to
La
right.
salida será para Italia. En este comienzo de partido sale a achicar espacio Albania. Con este lateral de Di Marco. La pelota la regaló.
Oh my! We just conceded a goal. Oh my God! Di Marco with this back pass. Oh my God! It's like this could be the quickest goal at a Euro. You are fucking kidding me. Did he just say 4 seconds? Did he just say 4 seconds?
Si me lo cuentan, no lo creo. Un desencuentro, un lateral largo que tenía más pinta para Bastoni. Bastoni se quedó atrás esperando el pase. La controla y remata ante una defensa tibia del propio Bastoni. Casi incrédulo. Un cuento, desde un cuento. Este gol, un gol de entrenamiento. Un gol de un partido amistoso.
4 seconds in. 4 seconds in.
De una Eurocopa. El debut de Italia en la Eurocopa.
Señoras y señores.
Oh my God, man.
1-0 el partido. En esta localía absoluta que tiene Albania. Va a sacar la pelota. Bastoni. Allí buscando Varela. Acompaña a Calafiori.
This is insane.
Calafiori se va retrasando Albania.
You know, there's playing long balls in, trying to get a goal straight away. Like, it doesn't work that way, boys. Or maybe it does. Oh. Pellegrini almost scored. Wow. What a shocker, man. Seriously. We almost scored straight away. Pellegrini almost scored straight away. Oh, man. What a wonderful start.
pelota. Había una invasión. Sí, ahí se queja Camaca. Le dice el árbitro Suaya que tiene que estar fuera del área. Tendrá que reponer una vez más
This is
el
terrible.
seleccionado. Albano, allí con Estracoya. Va a sacar la pelota Tomás Estracoya. Cambio de frente, la pelota la quería Seferi por allí. Buscando la Broya. Había falta en ataque, dice el árbitro. Será tiro libre para Italia.
Alright, let's try and
Lo
be
agarraron
confident.
desprevenido.
Let's
Era
try
una
and.
salida fatal de Di Marco. Va a sacar Battoni. Saliendo Calafiori. Di Marco.
Fucking Di Marco, bro. Come on.
Va sacando Battoni.
Actually, a good player too, but Jesus, man. Just
La pelota no es para
you
él.
guys will see. You'll see.
Allí está Battoni.
You'll see. It was a throw-in. I don't know what the fuck he was doing. Right, throwing back to the keeper.
Va buscando la pelota Varela. Ahí está Nicolò. Esperando Battoni. Se va acomodando Di Lorenzo.
Which is gonna be one of those games where Italy hammer away, then they cop another counter.
Allí buscando Italia. Sale Chiesa. Di Lorenzo. Bastoni. Calafiori. Se va adelantando Italia. Gana Albania por 1-0. Calafiori. La pelota rebotada. Ramadani. Allí saliendo apurado. Ayeti.
You see, because they're pushing up now. They're pushing up, and they're gonna get caught out at the back.
Cerrando Di Lorenzo. Si va a quedar
So
parado
they're gonna be
Italia.
chasing. This is like the Euro final. You know what I mean? Like they're gonna be chasing the game now.
De central por la derecha. Calafiori
Bullshit.
hoy debuta oficialmente también, recién condujo. Italia está mucho más obligada después del gol de Albania.
Gema por abajo, cuéntese algo.
Building up again from the
Imagínate,
back.
la grada sigue festejando este gol de Bairami como si te tratara del
It's only been a few minutes in, but they seem to be playing up the wings.
Silviño aprovecha para hacer algunas correcciones.
Va sacando Battoni. Allí
Ah,
va recibiendo Varela. Espera Di Marco por este lado. Amagó el pase para él. Se va acomodando delante suyo. Pellegrini. Di Marco. Atención. Al centro va. La pelota rebotando. Benassani.
Y Lorenzo casi como un tercer central que juega por la derecha es Fratesi.
A sacar la pelota Di Marco. Lateral para el seleccionado italiano. Allí buscando la salida Pellegrini. Di Marco.
attacking up the left now.
Entregándola para Pellegrini.
Back to the center.
Jorginho. Di
Jorginho.
Lorenzo. Atención.
Little chip
Pelota
over the
larga.
top.
La está buscando Pellegrini. Desviando
Oh,
en la salida.
almost a corner for Italy.
Balón largo. Le va quedando Battoni.
It's now
Se la va tomando
in
Di Lorenzo.
Albania's half.
Calafiori.
They
Varela.
seem to be
Se
playing in
cierra
Albania's
Chiesa.
half, but that doesn't
Cambia
mean
de frente
shit.
para
They
él.
got
Atención
that.
para Italia.
Oh,
Chiesa que domina, buscando
on the edge of the
el
box.
contraataque de
Chiesa. Oh,
Sacando la pelota.
blocked.
Chip
Blocked.
City.
At least you can always rely on Chiesa to be explosive.
Jorginho.
You're always putting in 100% hardworking player.
Aguantando la salida Italia. Di Lorenzo.
Come on.
Chiesa.
They're just playing in their box.
Así se va marcando, entregándola para Jorginho. Scamacca espera. Quiere ser paciente Italia en este 0-1. Pelota dentro, atención. Fratesi que intenta. Allí sacaba la pelota, mitad ahí, pero mal.
Offside.
Apura Italia.
Ahora está
All right, they're building up. They're building up.
desastroso. Un gol de lateral a favor. Y Jorginho no fue con toda la convicción porque
It's just, I don't think
seguramente
Italy
pensó que
solved
estaba fuera de
their
juego. Acá roba, acá anticipa. Italia
their problems up front with Scamacca. Scamacca had a good season. Atalanta won the Europa, but I don't know.
Va a sacar la pelota,
He's not an Mbappe.
Va sacando el envío largo. Allí buscando Broya. La va desviando para Seferi. Otra vez con Armando Broya. Dividiendo por allí con Bastoni. Saliendo Ramadani.
Now Albania on the attack.
Calafiori que lo persigue. Este es Asani. Attenzione a Sani, De Vio.
I've never looked like in the last few years. Seriously, I've never seen Italy look so fragile in defense.
Hay peligro y sensación.
Lo bloqueó porque
I remember as a
pese
kid
que
always
es
wanting
zurdo,
Italy to be an
por la
attack-minded
derecha,
team,
fue hacia su perfil y
not play so
pudo
defensively.
recomponerse
But
Italia en el retroceso.
fuck, I wish we could go back to those days. It looks so bad at the back.
7 minutos de este primer tiempo. Albania 1-0 arriba.
James Jameson, how are you, good sir?
Se vendrá el córner. Aslani.
Just watching the Italy-Albania game. I thought of you the other day, actually.
Meterá la pelota todo el mundo en el área chica.
Hey, Daniel Berry.
De Donnarumma.
James, I can imagine. David Cameron left me a comment saying, "Did you watch the Scotland Germany game?" Of course, I was going for Scotland. I really wanted Scotland to at least get a draw against Germany. That would have been good. Yeah, but James, we conceded a goal in 4 seconds. About 4 seconds. Italy's defending a corner.
La pelota la va buscando Mario Mitai.
Oh man.
Aslani. Se viene contra Jorginho. Sigue Aslani, va al centro.
Oh, cut it back in.
Le erra la pelota, vuelve del offside. Vuelve del offside.
No, offside. All right.
Sí, señor, clarita. Tiro libre para Italia, Gemma, sí.
Sí, el gol de Bairami fue
I
a
didn't
los
actually
22
watch
segundos y se convierte en el
the
gol más rápido
highlights
de la historia
yet.
de los Euros.
I saw that comment from David like at about 11 p.m. last
Va
night.
sacando Bastoni. Allí buscando tiro
But yeah,
liso.
5-1. I imagine they didn't play that great.
Ante Croacia.
But Scotland did well at the last World Cup and even at the Euro.
Le quedó atrás a Di Marco. Varela.
I think after England, Scotland probably in terms of the UK, Scotland probably have the second best team.
Mete por abajo, se desprende Pellegrini. Así va recibiendo. Atención, va Italia, va.
Attacking up the left.
Varela.
I'm trying not to hold it against, but Di Marco with that. All right, corner. All right, corner for Italy.
Acompañaban por el otro sector 2 o 3 compañeros italianos. Corner la torre.
Va poblando el ataque. Italia sale con los 3 centrales. Tanto Frattesi como Pellegrini se mueven entre líneas. Varela apoya a Jorginho. De mitad de cancha para adelante, Italia tiene el recurso para comprometer al Albania.
We're taking a short corner. Di Marco and Pellegrini.
70, 30, 80, 20. 4 de gente va al centro. Va, atención, ahí está.
Bastoni. Short corner. That was beautiful. That was actually really well played. Short corner. Pellegrini with the cross. Beautiful. I've seen Bastoni do that before. Tall centre back. I think he's a centre back. Beautiful. Towering header. Reminds me of like Materazzi against France. Beautiful header. That was nice. I wish I could show you. Yeah, Italy. It depends who we have, but that was a clever little set piece, James. That was nice. That was well done. I think we've been lucky as well. Like Italy have been lucky in the sense that especially when it comes to dead ball specialists, like we've had players like Pirlo, Del Piero, Totti. We've got a whole bunch of players who can take free kicks, corners, just set pieces in general. All right. Look, James, as a football fan, traditionally, Italy are slow starters. So hopefully it was just a little hiccup. All right, 1-1 after 11 minutes. Game on. Jesus Christ. It's like, what time is it? It's just after 5 a.m. and I'm already about to wake and bake. Oh, Tubbs is super busy. And to be honest, I'm really busy too, which is why I can hardly do lives these days. This was very random. James.
Se complica la
I think
salida.
about 3
Albania
minutes
al
before the
angolo
game
City.
started, like the players were
Ha
actually
toccato
coming
la
out
pelota
onto
e
the
l'ha tolto il
pitch,
gol
and I was like, you know
italiano.
what, I'll do a
Ora
live
Jorginho, Di Marco.
because my
Daniela
friend
sembra
also
che
gave
sì,
me
tiene
access to
Jorginho.
an app that he was using in
Va
Colombia.
saliendo por allí
So I don't
Bastoni.
know. I'm trying not to get struck, so I'll put the volume down, but you can probably hear it's
Diagonal
in
de Di Marco.
Spanish.
Por
So
eso retrocede
yes,
tantos años delantero.
Zola was
Allí
a
está apareciendo Bastoni.
great dead ball specialist.
Barilla.
Zola had some
Va
record
tocando
in
ese
Serie
balón
A
con
at
Di
one
Lorenzo.
point. I think
Pero
he'd
espera
score like
regresa.
1 out of every 3
situación.
free kicks or something like that.
En el
And even
momento
at
que Di
Chelsea,
Lorenzo iba a lanzar.
at Chelsea, we got to see him score quite a few free kicks, and he would often take corners.
Los volantes más creativos que juegan entre líneas se mezclan en el centro de la cancha. No hace lo mismo por el otro lado Di Marco. Di Marco
Italy are attacking. I have a good feeling England is going to do well.
Ya te pregunto, Gemma, albanos, albanos.
Yeah, I want to try and get Tubbs back and get a few other mates as well. Like Tubbs, you know, a Real Madrid fan. I've got another friend who streams with his wife. He does more like family sort of stuff, but he's a massive Dortmund fan. So I actually wanted to do a stream with him recently because of Dortmund being in the final, but I didn't have time. And as of next month, I'll be doing 5 days. All right, don't pass back. Don't pass back. Di Marco helped get that corner as well, so he kind of redeemed himself for that little dodgy back pass. Ooh. Tried to play a long ball up the left flank to Di Marco. Just a little bit too much weight on the ball. Oh yeah, James. The other day, I swear to God, I thought of you because I was just outside the building here. I was coming back into the building, and I saw this big ass friggin' magpie just like staring at me. And then in my head, Jerry versus Wild, Animal versus Jerry. Yeah, okay, yeah, you're right. I knew it was something like that. One out of 3 free kicks. Well, he was kind of Maradona's replacement at Napoli. So I think he took the number. I think he took 25. I know at Chelsea it was 25. He was going to take number 10 at Napoli. I don't think he wanted to. No. Yes, Jerry versus the Animal Kingdom. That's it. That's it. That's funny because that's like 2 years ago now. That is so long ago. Like, oh, cleared off the line there. It was a crossing. Italy seemed to be playing from the flanks. Di Marco's actually playing well with a crossing on the left. Ooh, that was good defending. That was actually good defending from Albania. I was going to say, apart from conceding that early goal, Italy are actually playing well. Barella! Oh, that was beautiful too. That was beautiful. That was beautiful. Qué bola. Is that his first goal at an international tournament? Did he score at the last year? That was nice. That was nice. Beautiful. Outside of the right boot as well. You would usually, from that angle, you would probably shoot from your left. He used the outside of his right foot. Beautiful. The volley. Yeah, 2-1. It's 2-1. So it's like 3 goals in, I think it hasn't even been 15 minutes yet. I can't see the clock. All right, I want to see like a whitewash here. Oh, goal check. No, come on. Goal check. Oh, might be disallowed. Might be
Se
disallowed.
puede.
Nah. They just used, there was VAR. VAR.
Sí, señor.
I would have felt so bad for Barella. Not just because, of course, I want Italy to go 2-1 up, but that was a nice goal. To be denied that would have been sad. I would have been very sad if I were Barella. Yeah, same VAR. But look, it has helped with a lot of decisions, but it's just as nerve-wracking sometimes because it's still subjective. You still have to wait for the ref to have a look, and then the ref's assistant comes in, and the next one comes along. Oof. Italy want goals. Well, look, this is a hard group. They've got Spain and Croatia, so I think goal difference is going to make a difference in this group. And on paper, Albania's the weakest team. On paper, I don't want to jinx myself. Sign of the cross and knock on wood.
No reconoce el intercambio de movimiento, las apariciones de Di Marco sobre todo.
Va sacando el balón, allí empujaba para mí.
It is a little odd to listen to commentary in Spanish. I don't know, James. It looks, it looks good. It looks positive. Even in the first few minutes, I was going to say, like, apart from conceding that crap goal, like, Italy been playing in their half. Ooh. They're attacking. They are attacking. I'm hoping this is the ideal score, like a 3-4-1 scoreline. Like I said, it's more about the goal difference because Spain are playing well. And Croatia's one of those funny teams. That team's that generation is a bit old now. I just saw Mr. Smith. It's like 5:21. Is that even Mr. Smith? I don't know. It might be Mr. Smith, or it might be a troll. Either way, that's a pretty cool avatar. I've got to put that up. Yeah, you look totally hungry. Hey, it is 5:20. It is 5:20, but I'm not going to deny that I'm hammered. I'm hammered. Oh, corner.
Están todos metidos en el área chica, que fuera de esa área chica hay libertades de los italianos. Señoras y señores,
yeah, it is pretty early here. Mr. Smith imposter. Possibly. Okay, we gotta be careful on the counter. Slow it down. Ooh, that could be a yellow. Yeah, I knew it. He was almost last defender.
Intentó mantener el equilibrio, fue directamente a derribar, a cortar la jugada, como suponiendo que podía conllevar un peligro, un riesgo. A una Italia que las pocas acciones que ha sido atacada no mostró seguridad.
Será tiro libre.
You meant to be so 80s or so 8s? Is that Mr. Smith? Who is that?
Allí está cerca Lani. La pelota la va recibiendo del Inter.
And my mate's messaging me. I'm not going to reply.
Ayeti.
I don't want him to jinx me.
Allí adelantándose Husay. Ayeti. Va tocando la pelota con Gil City.
I want to see the stats.
Rebotando el balón.
Seems like it's about 70% possession to Italy.
Va sacando Gil City. Primer descanso con la pelota, creo, de Albania.
I don't know, James. Like, yeah, they beat Scotland 5-1. Who knows? They've been really strange the last few tournaments. Especially the World Cup tournaments, like losing to Japan, losing to... Who did they lose to before? Korea.
Seferi che quería picar a Sani lo mismo.
All right, see, this might be the real Mr. Smith. I fancy Canada to go all the way. Okay, this is the Euro, Mr. Smith. These are only European teams. So, no, I doubt Canada. No. I'm going to put that up.
Así lo va recibiendo Ramadani. Va buscando la salida Husay. Otra vez con Ramadani. Saliendo Yeti. La pelota es de Gensiti.
I wish England well as long as they don't win it. You know what? Scarily though, they've got a pretty good chance. I think this is one of their best teams. But then again, we say that about every England team at every tournament. Like this year, this could be it for England. But really though, on paper, they've got one of their strongest teams. No, not the World Cup. No, see you in 2 years' time. Well, at least you know it's in 2 years. So yeah. I don't know, James, though. I think he's done well. Like, he took England to the semi-finals of the World Cup. I know heaps of people don't like him. I know in England they want to get rid of him. And he also took them to the final of the Euro, and they did really well at the Euro. I think Italy deserved to win, but England had the best defense the whole tournament. I don't know. I'll check later. No, Mr. Smith has a wrench in my chat, so that's not Mr. Smith. That's a troll. They come in peace, so that's cool. I don't care. They were actually funny. So. South is bang average. Yeah. I don't know. I just after the last Euro, like I really thought England were gonna win that, and even against Croatia in that semi-final, they were pretty unlucky. But yeah, I get what you mean though. You can imagine if they had like a really good manager with the talent that they've got at the moment. I think Foden's gonna be a great player. What was that young kid that got into trouble for, I think, I don't know, SA or something like that, doing something to his girlfriend? Greenwood. He was really good. If he didn't mess up his career. Yeah, they're pretty much playing in Albania's half. It's still only 2-1 though. I want to see a few more goals so they can bury the game. It's an automatic 3 points. These are the games you need to win. This is like it's supposed to be automatic 3 points. Yeah, from United. Yeah, Mason. I think it's Mason Greenwood. Oh shit! They lost the ball. And to be honest, I don't know though. His girlfriend was pressing charges against him or something, and then it showed them together like 3 days later. And like I don't know, she just you know how it can be with celebrities and women and accusations and stuff. But it's something that you need to take seriously. It can't be taken lightly. But anyway, on the park, he's a great player. Oh, nice defending. Nice defending. Yeah, DeMarco was actually having a good game. It was just the first 3 and 4 seconds. Okay. It was settled out of court. He paid him off. But I did hear the audio though. If you hear the audio, it's actually pretty bad. He takes her forcefully. You know what I mean? Hey, what's up, Gumba? What are you up to? I'm just watching Italy play live. I can drop the link for you if you want.
Marca quiere salir de la marca de Jim City.
I know this is probably oh no, wait, it's Saturday night for you, isn't it?
La entretiene Italia, como ayer en Alemania. Va buscando la salida Jorginho.
We were losing 1-0.
Chiesa, Jorginho.
Yeah, did you see after 4 seconds we were losing?
Chiesa. Y en algún momento vendrá el
Hey, what's up, BK?
a la
Hope all
Fiori.
good, brother. Just watching a live
Va
soccer
sacando
game.
con Bastoni. Allí Bastoni que va. A otra vez. Y ahora sí, por este lado. Di Marco. Va
Oh,
dominando
attacking
Italia.
up the left with Di Marco.
Haciendo sombra. El seleccionado de Silvinio. Varela. Bastoni. Se desprende Di Lorenzo. Varela. Calafiori. Atención. Va
I've got
Calafiori.
a couple of
Ese Di
people
Lorenzo.
watching.
No se animó. Juega para Chiesa. El mano a mano otra vez Chiesa.
Oh, Chiesa,
La va a dejar para
Chiesa.
Jorginho. Sí, Jorginho. Chiesa.
I want to see
Varela.
Chiesa do something.
Calafiori. Va tocando la pelota con Di Marco. Allí Pellegrini. Otro vez Di Marco. Buen toque para Jorginho. Calafiori. Varela.
Oh, they're controlling the game.
Cambio con Di Lorenzo. Va para Di Lorenzo.
Foosball. I have to
Allí pelea.
look, James. I've got friends on here from Scotland, England, America. I've got to try and translate for all people. When Rat Trap and I used to do football streams, it was funny because he started to say football and I started to say soccer. We almost like swapped over.
Aquí estamos en Dortmund. Se cierra la
Oh,
curva.
nice on the right flank.
Chiesa. Se va
Chiesa.
adelantando Italia. Libre Di Marco. Se metía por detrás de Chiusai.
No, that wasn't Di Marco. I heard Chiesa. I'm watching from my phone, so it's not the best.
Salgan, dice Ramadani. Igualmente Bastoni.
The only reason why I'm watching from my phone is so I can stream.
Ha sacado el capitán. Así controla Calafiori.
Wait, I'll give.
Bastoni.
I
Abandonó la
thought,
punta derecha
I
Chiesa.
thought BK had a wrench.
Así
I'll
tocando
give you a
con Di
wrench later,
Lorenzo.
BK, because
Ahora sí
I
cambia.
have to use my phone for that, and I'm
Lo
watching
cerró
from here.
Fratesi, mientras tanto
Unless
aquí
you've
la
got a
tiene Pellegrini.
new
Va tomando la
account,
pelota.
because I'm
Bastoni.
pretty sure you had a wrench. I didn't take any wrenches away.
Allí va saliendo Varela. Bastoni. Se ve que Di Marco lo usa más como sorpresa
Claro, claro.
que como salida.
Yeah, it's still being played
Leyendo la
in their
jugada,
half.
si la jugada lo invita a él a hacer una diagonal o a abrirse, depende.
Claro. Está más para el cambio de
And I think I can do it from here.
Jugando
Hold on.
como lo hace Di Lorenzo. Que lo tiene abierto a Chiesa. Di Lorenzo. Lorenzo. Allí justamente con Chiesa.
Oh, Chiesa.
Marca Ceperi. Ahí va Chiesa.
Oh, nice.
Falta que siga.
With the cross.
Pégale. Ahí está. La tijera queda corta. No podía Pellegrini. Fantástico Chiesa. Incita mano a mano. Di Marco no va a
Nice.
rebotar.
They're attacking.
Todo es de Italia. Aquí en Dortmund.
Alright, I'll go quickly to my live. I'm not gonna miss the game, it'll be alright. Where's here we go. I'm gonna have to put the volume down because I hate hearing my voice. Oh yeah, okay. Alright, good, yeah. I just gave you a wrench, BK. I was thinking that because I didn't take any wrenches away. So you must have deleted the old channel. Oh fuck, the reception on this.
Él, como decíamos, lee la
I
jugada.
gotta put that down before I get
o abrir la cancha
struck.
para ser una oportunidad de amplitud y de aprovechar el ancho.
Di Lorenzo. Fratesi que juega
This
largo.
is funny. This is actually a Colombian
Buen partido
Colombian
de Giovanni Di
pay
Lorenzo.
TV app or whatever.
¿Quién va a ser este lateral, Gemma?
My friend from Argentina married a Colombian girl and he went to Bogota to get married. He was using this to watch, can't remember, I think the Copa America or something.
Del Napoli, futbolista importante. Hablabas antes del dominio de jugadores del Inter. Ahora mismo hay 4 en cancha: Bastoni, Di Marco, Varela y Fratesi.
El que picaba vacío era Chiesa, lo veía.
All right, about 10 minutes left.
Usted en su casa, sí.
No worries, BK. You have a good one, bro. It
Así Jorginho. Va sacando
was
Di
good to
Lorenzo.
see you. I haven't done a live in ages, but
32 minutos.
it was good timing.
Está ganando 2-1
Oh,
Italia,
pizza.
primer
Now you got me thinking of pizza,
Di
bro.
Lorenzo. Jorginho.
A New York slice. That'd be awesome right
Buscando la
now.
salida otra vez con Di Lorenzo. Jorginho. En este grupo ya España le ganó a Croacia hace un rato nada más en Berlín. Mientras tanto, sacando la pelota Bastoni.
Come on, I want to see at least. Seriously, if I can see a few more. Yeah, I know, James. I know. As soon as BK mentions pizza, I'm hungry too now.
Allí Mitai. La regaló Jorginho.
Oh, oh, oh,
Atención,
no.
la
Oh,
pelota Fratesi lo tiene. Ahí está.
oh, the post. You. See you next Tuesday.
La pelota no es córner aún.
Oh,
Escapa Chiesa, gran maniobra y pone
Chiesa brings it back in. Come on, man. We just need a few. Just one or two more
Sí, que
goals.
no marcaba. Pide auxilio. Lo que hizo Fratesi fue estupendo en la definición picando.
Chiesa needs a break. He's having a little rest on the ground. I hope it's just he just needs a break. He damaged his AC before. Oh. That would have been nice for Skamaka. He's having a great season. He's having a really good season. Two goals against Liverpool at Anfield. I think second or third top scorer at the Europa. He could be the answer to Italy's problem up front. If you actually check out all the goals that Italy scored at the last Euro, I think only 2 or 3 came from strikers. No, have a good one, James. I appreciate you dropping by. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Rat Trap. I'm hoping it's just he's having a little break. He's just like, yeah, I'm injured, just so we can have a drink of water or something like that. Always, James. I'm always. I live in Australia. I have to beware of the animal kingdom.
Porque ha sido un error individual, en este caso de Di Marco, que no se entendió con sus compañeros de defensa, que el partido lo maneja muy bien Italia.
I am happy to see Chiesa playing well, Rat Trap, to be honest. I still remember when you got that injury that killed me. How long was that? That was like 7 months or something. He was out for ages, nearly half a year. I remember that killed his season. He was gone for the whole season.
Ayer Musiala hacía cosas fantásticas de manera individual. Chiesa lo está
All right,
haciendo
10
en
minutes.
Italia.
It's half time. I'm not going to end the stream. I'll just turn the camera off, go have something to eat, and come back for the second half.
Aslani, va rebotando Jorginho, lateral para Albania.
Jorginho también ha cortado mucho y ha anticipado. Mientras el equipo esté corto y él no tenga que correr grandes extensiones de campo.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, they tried to sort of ease him into it. Allegri sort of eased him into it, which was fair enough. I think they didn't want him to get injured, but yeah, it did seem like forever. Did you watch the beginning, Rat Trap? Did you see how early, like Italy conceded? Albania scored in like the first 5 seconds. Fucking hell, that gave me a heart attack. I think James was in at that time. Hey, the new jersey looks nice too. I still prefer the one from the last Euro, more simple. Looks similar to the ones that I've got here. I haven't got the one from the Euro. I like the fact they've got a few Napoli players here, they've got a few Roma players, even Fiorentina players. Back in the day, it was all Juventus, AC Milan.
Limpia Coutinho, le pide disculpas Varela Fratesi, se va adelantando Bastoni, aquí jugándola para Calafiori, se repite esta escena de tenencia en Italia, del retraso de Albania. Aquí está Di Marco. Bastoni. Calafiori. Como Calafiori se fue arriba, se fue viniendo para este lado Bastoni, el que se cierra Di Lorenzo.
No games in their half.
Y Jorginho,
Back to halfway.
cuando interpreta que falta uno o dos centrales, se
Jorginho.
coloca por detrás ahí a la pelota.
Va sacando el balón. Varela, Bastoni. 2-1 está ganando Italia.
Barella's another workhorse.
El cambio con Di Lorenzo. Allí va entregando, espera Jorginho. Fratesi, Jorginho.
Cortez is another good young player.
Hizo el gol. A partir de ahí, y fue temprano, no la agarró más. Di Lorenzo, Chiesa. Varela.
They're playing really good possession of football.
Bastoni.
I think Spalletti's trying to implement that style that he had at Napoli. Thing is, we don't have like players like what is it, Kvaratskhelia. I always struggle with that guy's name. I really applaud commentators who can like say all those names so fast. Ooh, nice little one-touch play. Nice, nice. It seemed to be going like these little triangular. It does remind me of Napoli from, well, not last season, actually, the season before. That blue is really strange, actually. That New Jersey reminds me more of the French team.
Y Lorenzo, Chiesa va. No se la tiró. Está jugando Seferi encima del que es delantero. Imagínense dónde está Albania. Allí la pelota para Pellegrini. Atención, se viene Scamacca. Salva,
That was a good save. It was a good save. The keeper did. It was a near post. Flicked onto the near post for Scamacca, right at the keeper. He had to defend the sliding in and the keeper. Like he didn't have much to aim at. La terza goal. Let's see. They did a short corner before, and Bastoni scored. Let's see how they do.
Señoras y señores, va por otra Italia, lo merece, va al corner, va, viene el centro, la quería Calafiori, va sacando a Yeti, ahí está buscando a Sani, arca volviendo Bastoni, no podrá llegar Chiesa, lateral,
Really attacking.
es Albania, ¿lleva?
Sí, había
5 minutes until halftime.
Creo que por esas posibles molestias de Chiesa, pero le ha mandado de nuevo a sentarse. Hay varios futbolistas de Albania. Veo a Iván Bayiu y a Reyman ahí calentando.
En Italia, Diego, está para no tocar nada, ¿no?
No, nada. Muy buen fútbol colectivo de Italia. Una secuencia de pase con desmarque, todos intervienen. Además, una respuesta anímica después de un gol muy adverso, porque fue antes del minuto.
Va sacando la pelota Ramadani, Ayeti, Aslani. Allí abriendo con Jim City.
It's funny because it's only 2-1.
Buscando la pelota, Taulan Seferi. Mitai. Jim City. Aslani.
If Albania can just put a few passes together.
Saliendo por esa pelota, Cristiano Aslani. El hombre del Inter.
I think going behind so early actually worked against them.
Allí tocando Mitai. Buscando la pelota, Armando Broya. Bairami, Aslani. Se mueve contra Scamacca.
So far, Italy's doing what they need to do.
Allí Mitai.
Albania have the ball, but they just keep pushing. Just keep pushing up. Yeah, they're going back. They're going back. They had the ball at halfway. They're now close to the keeper. Trying to go back up. Don't jinx it. Don't jinx it, Jerry. Don't jinx it. Every time they pass the ball back to Donnarumma, I get a heart attack. I don't know why. He's a good goalkeeper, but when he starts to play around with the ball and stuff, we've seen him do it at PSG. When he starts to fuck around and stuff. As a keeper, just
Entregando la
clear
palla
it.
Di Lorenzo. Dominando Di Lorenzo, jugándola para Bastoni. Arrebotando otra vez con Giovanni. Allí la tiene Pellegrini. Bastoni. Cala Fiori. El cambio de frente para
Nice
Chiesa.
switch.
Muy largo.
Nice. Oh,
Pelotazo.
a bit heavy.
Más que se la sacó de encima porque lo presionaron. Lateral de Vita y sí.
Raro, se le reclamaba a Jorginho, también Varela, siempre hay o uno de los mediapuntas, uno de los mediocampistas centrales, hay alguien que se ofrece para un pase en corto, curioso el pase en largo, pero quizá vio un pase demasiado exigente en la zona donde no se debe perder la pelota.
Va a sacar la pelota para Chill City. Así es Lani. Rebota en su compañero de equipo Fratesi.
I haven't watched any live games yet.
Ahí se va acomodando.
Yeah, you can tell they're counting down to halftime. They want to have a break because they went behind so early. So Italy have just been pushing. They should be at least 3-1 up. They've had so many chances.
Oportunidad para poner la pelota en el área, algo que se le olvidó a Albania.
43 minutos y algo más. Italia
Yeah, you can tell they're just unwinding.
va a sacar Cristiano Lani.
But yeah, I'm curious to see how much injury time. Do you remember the World Cup? Every game was like 100 minutes, over 100 minutes. It was crazy. Like how much like injury or stoppage time do you need? Wasn't a bad effort. It was always swerving. It was always swerving away. Still though, that scared me. Yeah.
Albania fue el líder, ¿no?
Oh, the last World Cup was. I still trip out every time I watch the final and I see that weird Turkish chef that somehow made it onto the pitch. The weird dude with glasses trying to hug Messi and grab the World Cup. It's like, who the fuck is this guy? Who are you? And then I think there was footage of not the president of FIFA, but someone high up, like having dinner at that chef's restaurant. Like, if you're gonna be corrupt, at least be subtle about it. You know, they make it so obvious. Yeah, 45th minute, they're gonna have a break, and I'm gonna make a coffee. I'll keep streaming. Why not? We'll all have a halftime break together.
Va saliendo Italia sin apuro. Allí está otra vez con Bastoni. La salida del autor del primer gol italiano.
Esto es lo que decíamos. Jorginho se queda como un central más. Cuando desdobla
Try and get one more.
Ahí está Bastoni. Va sacando esa pelota corta así con Jorginho.
No, they're trying to wind the clock down.
Alla Fiori, Di Marco.
I need a coffee and I need to pee. I must say, I like the way they're playing on the Spalletti. The way they're attacking. Oh, just take a shot. There's only a minute left. Take a shot. Of course, Chiesa's always part of everything. You take Chiesa away. Ooh, he just didn't connect with that header. That wasn't even a header. That was a shoulder. Yeah, it's always good to see Chiesa. But yeah, what I was gonna say is, if you take Chiesa away, that makes a big difference. Even when they lost to North Macedonia, once Chiesa got injured, I had a feeling Italy weren't gonna go. Jesus, man, it's like 47 minutes. How much injury time are they gonna put? Blow the whistle. Blow the whistle. Blow the whistle. 47 minutes, man.
Mucho. Para mí la figura de Italia. Me ha gustado mucho Escamaca también. Dentro de
So it's gonna be. Yeah, I know they fucked. Yeah, I know. It's gonna be another World Cup. It's gonna be 48 minutes now. I think they're gonna start doing the same thing again, Rat Trap. They're gonna start putting like 10 minutes in the end of every. It's almost like the players are waiting for the whistle, and it's like the ref's like, no, keep going. But that was a nice play from Chiesa. All right, halftime. Coffee, and bathroom break for me. And bong break. I got some green poison having a break from Northern Lights. So I'll be back in 15 minutes when these guys are back.
Italia.
Alright, we're back.
Terminó el primer tiempo. Y mientras salían, charlaban, se abrazaban, se saludaban. ¿Qué decía Gemma?
Sí, hay 5
Try
en el
not to
11
smoke on
titular y
stream.
en toda la escuadra hay 10 futbolistas.
Lazio, Lecce, Atalanta, Sassuolo. De los titulares de Albania que están jugando. A Italia sin cambio, ¿no?
I don't think they've made any changes.
Va a comenzar el segundo
I
tiempo.
imagine Albania did.
El jueves, por este grupo estaremos con Italia y con España. El día jueves. Mañana con Serbia y con Inglaterra. En la casa de Schalke. Pero esto será mañana. Ahora el segundo tiempo.
The second
Ganando
tempo.
Italia 2-1. Veremos qué hace Albania en esta segunda
Right
mitad.
now, I'll officially wake and bake.
La orden de Félix Valle.
Italy kicking off from left to right.
Allí Bastoni, sacando el balón para
Alright,
Varela.
lads, let's see a few more goals. Come
La
on.
salida de Italia con Di Lorenzo.
Don't let
Va tomando la
Di
pelota
Marco take
Bastoni.
another throw in.
Allí dominando.
I guarantee you there's going to be at least about 6 to 10 minutes of injury time. I've got a
Va
feeling.
saliendo otra vez con Bastoni, autor del primer gol de Italia. Luego Varela. Y después de Varela, algunos que se han perdido, ¿o no?
Sí. Resultado corto para Italia. por el momento.
Va recuperando la pelota, la perdió Fratesi, viene Seferi. Seferi que va. Ahí está Broya. Allí retrocede Armando Broya.
Albania with the
La
ball.
gente se pone de pie. Bueno, los que llegaron de tomar algo, porque
Oh, Albania.
de eso acostúmbrense.
A leader. I just
Mucho
remembered.
entretiempo. Comiendo, bebiendo. Como
A
pasó ayer
leader.
en el debut de
A
Alemania.
leader.
Aquí tomando la pelota, Vitai. Va dejando con Bairami. Chip City.
I'd like to see Skamaka get a goal.
Ayeti. Allí va buscando la pelota. Aslani. Ramadani. Ayeti. Otra vez con Ramadani.
Wish we had Tonali still. Tonali is actually a really good player.
Va sacando la pelota por este
I
lado.
think he's screwed because of
Toma
the
Stracoya.
gambling
Chip
thing.
City. A buscarla fue Fratesi.
I was about to
Stracoya.
say match fixing, not match
Largo
fixing, but
envío a dividir. Di Lorenzo.
as
Seferi,
an
que no
athlete, you
podía.
shouldn't be gambling on
Varela.
other
Se
games.
viene
Oh,
Fratesi.
onside.
Va
Is he
Italia,
onside?
comienza el
Yeah.
segundo tiempo.
Yeah, he's onside.
Vino Fratesi. Media luna para Varela.
Come on, lads, don't take your foot off the pedal.
Jorginho, Di Lorenzo.
Goal difference is going to make a difference in this group.
Y algo le dice a Fratesi. Bastoni. Varela. Es un buen resultado en este grupo. Este
Oh,
grupo
for
muy
fuck's
difícil.
sakes, now they're passing it back to the goalkeeper. Come on, man.
4 mejores terceros. Hay expectativa también para quien no está entre los 2 primeros.
España, Croacia. Ganó España hoy. Temprano. Italia.
Yeah, because Spain already had a
Allí se viene
3-0 win.
Fratesi.
Oh, okay.
Ahí se va adelantando. Acompaña Scamacca. Sigue Fratesi. Abriendo para
Again,
Calafiori.
Italy's got all the possession so far.
Va Italia, va. Pica Fratesi. Chip City. Ahí le da
Oh.
Scamacca. Estaban adelantados, se ve que no.
Shot from
La
outside
pelota
the
rebotaba en
box
el
block.
compañero Fratesi. Agarró contra Bairani. Pero apenas. Dice el árbitro con su gesto que no alcanzó eso para cobrar infracción contra Bairami. La torre, mirá.
Sí. Veremos un pase. Corte. Ahí habría que verificar la
Jesus,
posición,
I
pero
always forget
la posición
Skamaka's got a
indica que
massive
ataca
tattoo that covers his whole neck.
Albania en estos momentos recupera muy
If he wasn't a football
atrás,
player,
muchos jugadores para tratar de obstruir
he'd
los
look like a
caminos.
thug
Italia se dura, pero
from
Albania
Napoli.
siempre tiene jugadores libres, si no son centrales o volantes. Acá, 3 centrales, 2 mediocampistas, juntan pases y enseguida ya atrás.
Ataca Italia, se viene con la pelota Pellegrini, va Chiesa.
Pellegrini through the center, nice ball up the right for Chiesa with a cross. Oh, miss hit. I think that was Barella that came in. We still lack a strong number 9.
La quería Pellegrini por el otro lado, abriendo sus brazos.
You know what I mean? Like a good center forward.
Para que Italia saque más de gol. En esto de la pelea punto a España y Croacia. Va tomando la pelota. Calafiori, Di Marco.
Playing well though.
Allí
Playing
tocándolo
well.
otra vez con Calafiori. Varela.
Better than what they were playing under Mancini the last couple of years.
Sta dominandolo todo el primer gol italiano. Bastoni. Calafiori. Toca viene cortada que más salió al frente de
Nice.
Albania, por favor.
So much
Se viene
space up
Varela.
the center.
Varela tocándola por Escamaca.
See, they're not going to have that luxury against Spain.
Creo que el cruce,
You can't play like this against Spain. You're not going to have that luxury.
aun cuando la pelota sigue
Spain's
corriendo
strength is their
frente,
centre midfield,
otra
more so
buena,
than their
muy
attack and their
buena de
defense.
Escamaca.
Tiene los fundamentos.
Spain, for some reason, are always blessed with central defensive central
Se complica y
midfielders.
se le nublaba Bairami, pero salió fenomenal. Vitai, Bairami.
Forza Italia, Joe. Forza Italia. They're not playing bad. They're not playing bad. Terrible, terrible, terrible start to the game. 4 seconds. I think that could possibly be the fastest ever goal at a Euro. Oh, yellow for who? Yellow for who?
Los dos centrales italianos.
Di Lorenzo?
Chema, creo que, bueno, Bastoni está molestado, sí.
Pellegrini ha visto en el primer tiempo la cartulina amarilla.
Bastoni se salvó entonces. Claro, sí, un agarrón de él, cobraron falta, pero no lo molestaron. Viene el árbitro.
For Calafiori.
Calafiori.
For cauliflower.
Calafiori ya le había querido hacer infracción antes, lo fue persiguiendo, se olvidó de su posición, casi una marca.
Let's see that in slow-mo.
Sale,
Was it that bad? Did it work?
intenta zafarse.
It was off the ball. Yeah. That was clinical. That was a clinical foul. Oh, that's a good spot. That's a good spot for a free kick.
Ahí le marcan.
Oh, there's a bit of shit. Hey, how are you, MRE?
No perdonan.
Just watching Italy play live at the European Cup.
Liga también aquel que quiere desprenderse.
Alright, this is a
Alguien que lo viene
dangerous
persiguiendo y
spot.
agarrando. El árbitro le marca.
I was just saying, MRE, it's Italy versus Albania. And it just reminded me of John Aleda. Aleto.
Señoras y señores, tiro libre. Aslani. Se va a adelantar Cristian
Alright, I'm a little
Aslani.
bit scared.
Atención, Aslani.
Ah, that's alright. That's alright.
Allí se derrumbó Bastoni. Se para el partido.
golpe en la cabeza,
Oh, there seems to be some
tiene que pararse. Y en la barrera
some
contra
shithousery going on.
los tres al mismo tiempo, no dejaron lugar, no se rompieron.
Yeah, I think Joe's a big soccer fan as well.
Directamente, abandonó su zona. Ahí es donde tira el
Put
manotazo,
some comments
desprendiéndose,
up.
¿verdad? Pero primero a la altura del hombro.
Are you walking your dog,
Bien lo que es la
MRE?
barrera, ahí cuidar el palo, saltando los tres al mismo tiempo.
Wait, it's like
Sin
6
dejar
a.m. here.
una brecha en el medio.
It's about afternoon where you guys are, I think.
Bueno,
Oh yeah, it's Juventus, my favorite team in Italy, Amari.
allí se va levantando Bastoni.
Joe's an AC Milan fan.
2-1 está ganando Italia.
It sucks though because in Australia, yeah, I know the black, white, and yellow. This looks good together. And coincidentally, I got my Kappa as well. These are my Juventus colors.
El fútbol ha cambiado tanto en cuanto a la disciplina, ¿no? De lo que es el fútbol.
Yeah, in Italy, soccer. I think soccer and they love racing. They love racing cars and stuff like that. Motorbikes. I think those like the top sports in Italy.
Se viene con la pelota Ramadani. Allí
And it's starting to scare me a little bit.
va buscando a Sani. El cambio de Ramadani. Allí está buscando la salida. Chip City. Vitai. Ha tocado el balón por allí con Bairami. Seferi.
Joe, did you watch the Spain Croatia game?
Ahí está Albania y el balón. Aslani. Allí adelantándose.
Yeah, that's understandable, MRA. I know, like, Australia is actually the same. In Australia, soccer is probably like the third or fourth most popular sport. We've got like cricket, rugby league. There's like another Australian football as well. So I think it's the same with America. You guys have baseball, basketball, American football. Soccer's probably fourth or fifth. But America actually like have a good team though. Americans love sports, so America always puts a lot of money into whatever sport that they love.
Sí, era buena, primero porque no tenía pase para seguir progresando y después porque se desmarcó de afuera hacia adentro, como hay que desmarcarse.
Ah, thanks, Amari. I appreciate it. It was a very spur of the moment live, Amari. I just like literally 3 minutes before the game started, the players were coming out onto the park, and I was like, that's when I decided to go live. I'm really bad at doing live streams and trying to watch soccer at the same time. Bad streaming. Thanks, Amari. I appreciate that. I think there's about half an hour to go anyway. Go Aussie. Well, all the ones here. We've got so many Italians here, as you know. Oh. Offside. Yeah, I saw a lot of Italian flags yesterday, like up the road and stuff like that. All the Italians here probably watching this morning. Yeah, what sucks about watching the games in Europe though is it's what I think it's evening there. What time is it in Europe now, Joe? I think England's about 8 hours before us, so it's 6 a.m. here. It's probably about 9 o'clock at night in Europe. So it's about 9 o'clock there, I think, or 8 o'clock. And it's like 6 a.m. here in winter. Well, MRE, you've actually got two teams here. You've got Ireland and you've got Italy. So you've got two teams that you can back up. I'll be back. I don't want to smoke on stream.
El entrenador que recordemos tomó las riendas de la Azzurra en agosto del año pasado.
I must say I do enjoy the Colombian Spanish commentary. They've even got a girl commentating as well.
De hecho, a Escamaca lo dejó de llamar en los últimos amistosos precisamente por eso, por usar demasiado el celular.
This is such a cool app. I can watch every game on this. I think I can watch the Champions League on this as well. I've got the heater on now, it's starting to get hot. Again, it's all Italy. I'd say about 70% possession to Italy. How did you lose it? What do you mean? Like, are you just streaming it? Okay. I'm not gonna say. You're streaming it how I stream my movies. I was trying to watch baseball in Japan, and they kept doing that. They kept shutting down when US played Japan, like the World Championship. I was going to one YouTube channel, they'd shut it down. Yeah, exactly. It got taken down. I went to about 3 different channels in like an hour, and they just kept taking the pricks down. It's still 2-1. Italy's still dominating. They had another good chance as well. I'm gonna lose my shit if Albania like counter and get 1 goal and make it 2-2. Oh, Chiesa. Oh, fat. Chiesa. Shot, Chiesa. Oh, Chiesa, you're not watching it, are you, Rattrap? Chiesa, just missed. He tried to curl it with his left. He's playing on the right side now. So he cuts in, tries to curl it with his left, just past the far post. I really wish I could show you guys without getting struck. That wasn't very far.
La pelota larga venía para Proio, bien digo. Allí buscando a Sane. 2-1 está ganando Italia. Vuelve Varela. Calafiori. Broja.
Calafiori is a good player. I don't know too much about him. There are a few good young players. I've always liked Bastoni, even though he's an Inter player. Some of the best Italian defenders at the moment play for Inter. Some of the best Italian players, period, at the moment, to be honest with you. Inter is probably the most stacked Italian team when it comes to talent. Actually playing well. Like I was saying, they really do remind me of Napoli from 2 seasons ago. But Napoli under Spalletti were never known as a team for being like defensively sound. Come on, man, I want to see. There's about 30 minutes left. Chiesa, Nah, it wasn't a foul. He ran into some defenders. Yeah, it's funny. You know what? Oh, you found one in Russian. I've got the Spanish commentary. I remember when I was watching Euro 2015 and I couldn't, I was trying so hard and I eventually found one channel and it was like from Saudi Arabia or something. I don't know why, but the commentary just hits different in Arabic. The whole game, all you hear is Allah. The whole game. Whether they score or whether they miss, Allah. I don't know why. I'm just imagining listening to the game in Russian. That would be rough, eh? No offense to any Russians, but listening to the game in Russian would be a bit rough. The Russian screen will pick that up. Ooh. Bro, you can see Rat Trap. They're all over them. They're all over them. They just need one more goal just to make a 2-goal cushion so they can relax a bit. Apart from that first goal, I don't know, they've had 2 shots, I think. I think Albania have had about 2, maybe 3 shots. 1 on target. But again, I don't want to jinx it. Look, Italy are slow starters, so this is typical of Italy. Look, for Albania to be at the Euros, for them to qualify means that they're not that bad. They're a half-decent team. Barella's having a cracker game, man. He's really good. Yeah, Jorginho with the pass to Chiesa on the right. Puts in a cross. Little flick over the top. Little cross. Oh. It's just that final pass. They're doing everything right. It's just that last little pass. That was nice. Little hit over the top there. Well, see, it's moments like this. Oh, nice defending. Nice defending. That was nice defending.
Señoras y señores, va sacando la pelota, la salida de Pellegrini, allí buscando Jorginho.
They're looking for that third goal. They're not sitting back.
Otra vez vuelven los silbidos.
Who else can they put up front? I know they've got El Sharawi as well. Skamaka's their best forward at the moment though. Zakanye. Di Lorenzo, he's a gun. He's a hard-working player. Oh. I'm surprised Jorginho's still playing, but he's doing all right. He's a good player. For that central midfield role, he's never been a fast player, so he's one of those players that can play for, well into his 30s, mid-30s. Oh, nice. 1-2. Oh, switched it to Chiesa. Cross. Corner. Again, like I said, it's just the goal difference. Of course, I'm happy with 3 points, but if they can win 3-4-1, I'm sure even American sports fans understand what I mean by goal difference. How many goals or points you score minus the goals that you concede. Especially when two teams are on the same points. It's the only way you can differentiate them. Oh, little slip up there. Nice pass, come on. That was a good defensive header, man. That was going in. Well, it would have been on target. I can't say it was going in. It would have been on target. That was a very good defensive header. That was important. Another corner. Italy look good at set pieces. They're doing well at set pieces. We've actually got a few tall players. Italians aren't like Germans or Northern Europeans. You look at like Norway or something. All the players are like 6 something. All right, corner. Oh, get Bastone out there. That was a shitty corner. That was a really shitty corner. The atmosphere looks good. All right. Now Albania is attacking up the right flank. Foul by Barella. Conceding a few free kicks. All right, it's going to be a substitution. Albania's making some substitutions. I don't think Italy's... Excuse me. I don't think they've made any substitutions yet. Yeah, rat trap. It's like the first few passes are good, and it's just that last. You can see they're like almost, and it's like yeah, when they're getting close to each other, because that's always hard. Even when like as kids, when we'd play like 2-touch, you know what I mean, and we'd have to get really close to each other or play indoor soccer. It's really difficult. You gotta like think a few steps ahead. Like by the time you get the ball, you've got to think of who you're gonna pass to next. You know, it's really difficult. Not many teams can really play like that. It's like, remember Napoli a few seasons back? The whole telepathy. They're not even like looking at each other. They can just read each other's minds. That's when a team's like on point. All right, now we're defending. I'm a bit scared. Good to see you, James. Not too bad. Just watching Italy against Albania. As an Italy fan, fan, I obviously want to see a few more goals because it is a tough group. This is on paper, the easiest game. I was actually saying before, James, that England's probably one of my favorites. Of course, France. France are going to be the favorite of every tournament for the next few years. They've got so much talent. Yeah, it's still 2-1. The whole game's been in Albania's half. It's just that final pass. They're actually playing well. Apart from conceding a goal in the first 4 seconds. Did you actually see the first goal? I swear to God, it was probably about less than 10 seconds into the game. Apart from that, they're actually playing well. They're actually doing well. I think it's the same issue that they had at the last Euros. We don't have a good centre forward, Skamaka's okay. He had a good season after flopping at West Ham. That'd be interesting, but if that happens again, I don't think Italy will be so lucky. England look way stronger than Italy at this Euro. But even at the last Euro, England I think it was a deserved final. I think those were the two best teams. England had the best defense. It was really weird. England had the best defense. Italy had the best attack. Usually it's the other way around. Italy were actually quite attack-minded at the last Euro. Yeah, James, it was a silly pass from Di Marco. Just like a throw-in, but it was almost like a back pass, and defender and Donnarumma got confused. It's like, oh, Donnarumma will get it. It's like, oh no, he'll get it, and then Albanian's forward got it and scored. It's actually very similar to the England game. Shaw with that cracker. Yeah, I think England's defense isn't the same as it was 4 seasons ago, but their attack's awesome. And you've got some good players for the future too. That's the promising thing with England. You've got a lot of young players as well. I was saying earlier that I really like Foden. I think Foden's going to be a great player. He's got a lot of flair. Yeah, not at the near post. I think he was caught a bit cold too, but Donnarumma, I don't know. He had a good Euro. The last Euro he had a good tournament, but he's not Buffon. He's not what they make him out to be. I still haven't watched the highlights to the Scotland-Germany game. I really wanted Scotland to get a result. I didn't expect them to win, to be honest, but at least a draw of some kind. Oh, James Simpson's English, so of course he's going to say hilarious. Of course you're going to say that. This is what I love This is why I love having all the lads from the UK coming to watch. I love all the banter. You gotta love it. But Germany actually look organized this time round. That was shocking at the last World Cup. That's true, James. A few Scots were supporting Italy during the last Euro. They were so happy when England lost, so I can imagine. It was weird. The Scots seemed happier than the Italians. I was really surprised. And even like the antagonizing and stuff, it was they seemed a bit more vicious than the Italians. It was actually funny. And Scotland's a smaller country. There's a history with England, so it would have been nice to see them win. Didn't they play at the last Euro? Was it at the last Euro or the World Cup? And I think it was it 0-0 or 1-0, maybe England's way. I can't remember. I'm still half asleep. It's still 6:30 here. I haven't seen Italy make any substitutions. Yeah, that's true. But James, look at Italy, who Italy have in their group though. You got Spain and Croatia. Croatia's not the same team that they were 2 years ago or even 4 years ago, but still, it's a tough group. That's why I want them to score a few more goals in this game. Ah, it was 0-0. Yeah, it was 0-0. I remember that. Hey, someone in the crowd has a Robbie Budgell jersey. Oh yeah, it's a different format. This tournament. Well, it was already like that last tournament. There's like I think they might have added another place. I don't know. It keeps changing every 4 years or so. So yeah, I think the best is it the best third place team or the top two third place teams, something like that. The two third place teams with the best records or something like that. That's right, because I remember the last Euro, the group of death, which was pretty much, I think it was Germany, Portugal, and France. Highest third place point. Okay, yeah, that's right. You're right. Yeah, because they only introduced the second round, I think, in 20. Was it 2016? Was it? I think so, 2016. I remember when Italy lost to Germany on penalties. They used to go straight to the quarterfinals. I'm just curious to see how the other big teams go at first. Yeah, 2016. Yeah, that was the first one. When I was on the plane last year going to Japan, I was watching a documentary on Italia '90, and I was born in '84, so I was really young during Italia '90, so I didn't notice all the trivial sort of things. But I realized that was actually the last World Cup where you didn't have to wear shin pads, like it wasn't compulsory. I was thinking, fuck, these players are crazy. Seeing all these like players without any protection on their legs and stuff like that. Who's coming? Chiesa's coming off. All right, I'm gonna end the stream then. No, I just know when Chiesa comes off, Italy's different. They're a different team. He adds so much. James, do you remember at the Euro as well in that final? Once Chiesa came off, Italy weren't the same. He was their main threat. Up in attack, he was anyway. Immobile is trash. Immobile, Belotti, they're trash. I'm so happy they didn't take them. It's so weird. It's just like they get automatic selection for the last 3-4 tournaments. We knew Immobile was trash years ago when Dortmund bought him. Look, it's different when you play with, like, especially these days with domestic leagues between continental cups, domestic league, domestic cup, plus you got those little Mickey Mouse cups as well, like league cups and stuff like that. You end up playing more than 50, 60 games a season with your club. You're training with them week in, week out. So, of course, you're gonna like play with them more, know their movements and stuff like that. You play with your national team how many times a year? Not happy Southgate trying to defend the 1-goal lead. Yeah, I think he did make a few mistakes, and the substitutions before the penalty shootout. But then again, look, if England won that game, he would have been considered a genius. You know what I mean? It was one of those things that just sort of backfired, I think. See, I was giving Southgate credit, but then when you look at like the teams England have had in the last 2 tournaments, he's kind of lucky. He's actually had like some good teams, you know. This is better than that generation, like in the early or mid 2000s, where you had Lampard, Gerrard, Ashley Cole. That was a really stacked England team. That's one of the best English teams. Rooney, like that was one of the best English teams I've ever seen. Yeah, I think no matter what happens, I think this is Southgate's last hurrah with England. Yeah, that's it. Well, I remember even in the 90s like especially with the whole Bosman ruling and stuff, like national teams like started losing their power, especially friendly games and even qualifications. Like you can actually stop players playing for their national team. Shit, I thought I missed the goal. During World Cup qualifying. You can't do that anymore, Joe. Look, that's how Serie A fell behind. In the early 90s, Serie A used to dominate because you could park the bus. You could score 1 or 2 goals and just park the bus. It doesn't work anymore. If you do that, you're going to get killed. You know? It's one of the reasons why even Italian teams have had to adapt. Ooh, that was scary. See, I told you something about Donnarumma. Donnarumma makes me nervous. Penalty shootouts is good, but he makes me nervous. He's not Buffon. He's definitely not Neuer. He's not Buffon. Yeah, that's a good point too, James. Like Greece, remember Greece with the Euro? They had no choice but to park the bus. They're not a technically gifted. They weren't a technically gifted team, but every game 1-0, 1-0, 1-0, the whole tournament. Look, on paper, this is not a great result, 2-1, but the way they played wasn't bad. It wasn't that bad, apart from that shitty goal that they conceded. There's still 10 minutes to go, and knowing FIFA, they're probably going to add another 10 minutes of injury time. This game's going to go for 100 minutes, I guarantee you. At least 95. Spalletti's done an alright job. He's cleaned up a little bit after the mess that Mancini left behind. But I've always liked Mancini as a player. Mancini was actually a really great player, great playmaker for Sampdoria. Him and Vialli up front were amazing. I remember when I was about 10 years old, my dad's mate had like the old VHS with the old Cup Winners' Cup from 92, I think it was, when Vialli scored 2 goals against the Anderlecht. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I remember even when Spain won the World Cup in South Africa, when they lost 1-0. Yeah, that's it. That's it. And once you get to the knockout stages, it's a different ball game. That's why even when you look at club football, you see there's the different type of teams that are good for cups, and they're the teams that are good for the league. Like, see, I look at Liverpool as more of a cup team. You know what I mean? Like when it comes to the Champions League, FA Cup, things like that. Man City is more of a team that's like a marathon team. It's about depth, money. Those things make a difference too. But one thing you've got to love about like the Euro and the World Cup, you can't use money as an excuse. It's the national team. You can't buy the best players in the world. You have to make do with what you've got. Yeah, Argentina, and my best mate's Argentinian as well. I remember messaging him. He's the one who let me use this app this morning. I was actually gonna pay for ESPN. A few minutes before that, he's like, "Oh, I'll let you use this." I was like, yes. I'm trying to be stingy with my money. But the last World Cup had a few surprises too. Japan as well, beating Spain and Germany. And before Argentina lost to Saudi Arabia, I think they were unbeaten for like nearly 2 years. I think they have the record for the international record for most unbeaten games. Hey, Jorginho's still running around. 83 minutes in, the guy's like 34, 35. He's all right. He's doing all right. I still prefer Tonali. I think Jorginho's got more experience. When Italy missed the last World Cup, Jorginho missed like 2 penalties in a row in consecutive games that could have sent Italy to the World Cup. One against Switzerland and one against I think Ireland. Who was it? I forgot, but he missed 2 penalties in a row. Like in 2 games, 2 consecutive penalties in 2 consecutive games. Is this Cristante? He's a good player too for Roma. So happy to see. So I have a soft spot for Roma. Roma's one of my favorite teams. I want to get the Roma tracksuit.
39 minutos y medio. Vivimos de Eurocopa y dentro de un tiempito no tan largo.
Messi's penalty in the final against France. My God, how cool! He just like it looked so slow and casual. Like I almost had a heart attack for him. I was more nervous than he was. Yeah, their penalty taking was awesome. You know, when Italy lost to Germany in 2016, that's the first time Italy had lost a competitive match against Germany. I already knew that was going to happen. As soon as it went to penalties, forget it. Germany never lose on penalties. Those guys are robots. Yeah, but it wasn't always that way for Italy. England broke their curse. England broke their curse. Who was it against? Was it against Croatia? No, not Croatia. They broke their curse at the World Cup. I remember Southgate was even consoling someone because I was 12 years old. I was a kid when England lost to Argentina on penalties. The game when Michael Owen scored that cracker and Simeone dived and got Beckham sent off. I remember that game. And Southgate, I remember he was crucified by the media. Southgate and Ince, Paul Ince, was another good player. I remember Ince playing for Inter Milan and Liverpool. But yeah, I get what you mean. England haven't had the best luck. Yes, supply versus demand, Colombia. I'm going to put that up. 4 minutes left. I'm hungry too. I want to eat something, but I don't want to finish the screen yet. But yeah, Italy got knocked out of Italia 90. Then, on penalties, sorry. USA 94 on penalties. France 98 on penalties. Then they broke their drought in Euro 2000. That's right. Against the Netherlands, which was a freaky game as well. Yes. I think they drew. It was 1-1, wasn't it? And that was the quarterfinals. I think England, Spain, and then they played Germany. They should have won that game against Germany with Shearer. Shearer was top scorer. You remember Gazza's goal against Scotland? That was a cracker. He flicks it over the top, the volley. That was mad. That's why I watched that documentary on Italia 90 about twice. Once on the way to Japan and once on the way back because they had Gazza as well. They were like, they had a few interviews with him. Can imagine if Gazza stayed fit. I still think he's one of the best English midfielders ever. All right, they're winding down here. It's the 88th minute. But loves the booze. Yeah, even in that documentary, he doesn't look very healthy. I think he's only in his 60s, maybe early 60s, but he looks really wrecked. You can tell. You know, when people drink a lot, their skin becomes really dry, like leather face, pretty much. And I think he used to get on the rack as well. Yeah, he wasn't disciplined, but very creative though. 1990 was good too. I still remember Italy-England in the third place playoff. A lot of people were saying that should have been the final. that third place playoff. I think England should have beaten Germany and Italy should have beaten Argentina in the two respective semi-finals. Caniggia broke our heart. I think Walter Zenga still has the record for that as well. Yes, when he was at Lazio, yeah, and even then he wasn't fit as well at Lazio. Like he could have had a better time there. That time was different too. I think England suffered a lot as well after that ban. Not playing in Europe affected the Premier League. That was when Serie A was kind of on top. So Serie A was the most competitive league then. Oh, almost. Shit, Albania almost scored. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. On camera. Brr. Yeah, I remember that. He was crazy. Gaza was crazy. And it was funny. I was watching that same documentary, and Gary Lineker was talking about how during training, whenever the England team would train, a lot of times they would like literally have to put a garbage bag over their body because they'd be sweating out all the alcohol from the night before. It was hilarious. And it was showing also like how the Italians were treating the English fans in Italia 90 as well. And it was kind of like get back for what happened between the Liverpool-Juventus game, the Champions League final. But yeah, just insane times. But the thing is, the thing that that gives English fans a bad reputation is also the reason why I love English fans, because they're so crazy and passionate. Like look at the atmosphere in the Premier League. Like nothing compares with it. Faye, I was going for you guys. Faye, if you rewind back 5-10 minutes, I was saying I was going for you guys. Oh, forget it. Like I've seen some videos of Ibrox when Glasgow and Rangers play Celtic. The atmosphere is crazy. Yeah, James, Italia 90 was an amazing tournament. What was his name? Roger Miller, was it, from Cameroon? When Cameroon beat Argentina, there were so many good games in that tournament. The qualifiers as well on the way to get there. I remember when England had to play England and Scotland, wasn't it, or England and Ireland? Yeah. The UK, they're known for that. Well, I live in Australia. We're an English colony. A lot of Aussies have an English, Irish, and Scottish background, especially Irish. We have a lot of Irish Australians, so. Yeah, the Scots are amazing. I don't know if you guys know Oliver Sutton. He's one of my friends, always in the chats as well. He's a big Celtic fan. Toto Schillaci, I know the last Italian to top the scoring charts in the World Cup. And he had a little bit of a fairy tale story because Vialli was actually the star. Baggio was still young. He wasn't really, like, he was already known, but he wasn't that big yet. But Vialli was already the star. And he had injury problems. And they put Schillaci on, I think, in the third game or something like that. He came on as a substitute, scored. And from then on, just boom, every game, scored against Argentina, scored against Ireland, scored against Uruguay. Just every game. And then I think a year or two later, he went to Japan. I think Jubileo Iwata, and scored like a ton of goals there. Scored like 100 and something goals in 100 and something games. This was back when the J League was trying to build itself, kind of like how is it the MLS or whatever, the American League now. Like they were buying all these older players that were really popular. They've got like a statue of Zico in Japan. He was their national coach for so long. And if you watch the way Japan play, they've got a very silky sort of South American style. You can see the Brazilian influence on the way Japan play. Yeah, it's the 94th minute. 4 minutes of injury time. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. Yeah, it's a look. We're blessed to have lived in an era where we have players like Ronaldo and Messi. But for the last 10 or 15 years, it really felt like a two-horse race. Whereas in the 90s, it's like you had so many great players. It was so hard. The Brazil team of the 80s, probably the best World Cup teams to not win a World Cup. Socrates, Falcao, Zico, Alamao, Careca, so many. France versus Brazil in 1986, probably one of my favorite World Cup games ever. It's like Zico versus Platini. And there was drama in the game too. It was 1-1, and I remember Zico missed a penalty in the game, scores a penalty in the shootout. Shit, almost considered a goal. Oof. Okay. Yeah, my mate's already messaging me. He's like, good start. Like, relax. The final whistle hasn't blown yet. All right, done. All right, thanks everyone for dropping by. Who came in? I'll do a quick roll call because this is the second time I've streamed all year. I've been so busy. So Uncle Edwin, thank you for dropping by. James Jameson, Daniel Berry Sports, thank you so much. 556 Media. It's not really 556, but you were funny. So thanks for dropping by. Who else? Rat Trap, of course, my brother. BK, my bro. Rat Trap City, Joe Delamura, MRE, James Simpson, Faye. Thank you, everyone, and have a good one. Be safe. You too, Rat Trap. Take it easy, guys. Ciao.